Tiramisu is a timeless dessert for good reason, but my next guest is giving it a tropical twist. Layers of ladyfingers and tangy passion fruit. Style it up for spring. Baker Meriel Frandsen is joining us to share her recipe with us. Passion fruit,
right?
Not something we normally keep stocked in the pantry, but we were saying during the commercial break, it instantly elevates any recipe.
It really does. It's kind of a wild combination. You wouldn't anticipate it. Normally we do a tiramisu with coffee and maybe a little rum. But with this, it's awesome. It's very simple. It's just passion fruit and our mascarpone whip.
Okay.
So good.
Where do we start?
Well, first, we have to talk about where we get the passion fruit.
Yes,
the passion fruit puree, it can be difficult to find. I used to have to scour the Asian markets to try to find one, and then I'd have to de-seed it myself, and I don't want to have to do that. Or Singigi now sells it as a puree in the freezer section. It's awesome. It lasts forever in your freezer. So then when you want to use it, you just pull a little out.
So did you turn that into something, or did you
I did.
Okay.
I used it as the base for most of this.
Okay.
So what we have is, it's actually a very easy recipe. We have 3 ingredients, 4 actually, including the ladyfingers. We have our passion fruit curd, which is literally just passion fruit puree, sugar, butter, and egg yolks.
So you made the curd.
Yes, and it's very easy. It's a 1-pot recipe. You literally just stir it until it thickens up.
It looks beautiful.
So great.
All right.
Then we have our syrup, and our syrup is passion fruit puree. Sorry, that's a tongue twister.
It's a lot to say.
And then we have sugar and a little lemon juice to really give it a zing. And then we have our mascarpone whip, which, have you ever had mascarpone before?
I've had it, I've never made it.
Okay, I don't make it myself. It looks like a cream cheese consistency when you use it.
Okay.
It's very, very light.
Yeah.
And then heavy cream and powdered sugar, and that's it.
And you whip that together.
And you whip it together, and it's the most dreamy, airy, light, fluffy, everything. Like, it's so
lives
good.
up to that description.
It really does.
Does a little bit of the puree go a long way?
I think so, yeah. I've used that for the past, like, 8 or 9 months with various things that I bake with, so it's lasted a while.
Then we assemble.
So we have our ladyfingers, which are store-bought. Those are one thing that you should never really make yourself. It's not necessary, right? So what we do, it's very easy. We just dip, and then we place.
Okay.
I'll scoot that over.
Dipping in the...
Dip.
Did you call this a sauce, or what did you call this?
This is a syrup.
Syrup, thank you.
Yep, this is a syrup. So literally just dip, dip.
Yep.
Move it on over. And then while you're doing that, I am going to show you, use this not napkin as a napkin.
It works.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my curd, if you don't mind.
No, please.
I'm gonna grab that. And I'm going to take about a 1/4 cup. And I am going to whip it into my mascarpone whip. So, like, very basic, fold it in, whip it in, stir it in, however you want. It just gives it like a really nice kick. And then, once we sort of folded it in, we are going to layer, which is so easy. So, I mean, you guys, this is kind of like a trifle. If you ever had a trifle before?
Yeah.
So nice. Look how pretty that is with the
beautiful
mascarpone.
So a layer of the mascarpone combination, and then another layer of cookie.
And then another layer. I like to use an offset spatula so I can kind of like push it down easier.
She's working that like a boss.
Right?
Yep.
Kind of push away from you.
And then how do you top it once the second cookie layer goes on?
Well, I like to do a little drizzle of more lemon curd.
Okay.
Like this. I keep it in a piping bag, but you can just use a spoon or whatever.
Curd. Okay.
Yeah, the passion fruit curd.
Oh, I see, in the middle.
And then we'll do another layer.
Okay.
And we got it.
Fantastic.
Now,
I'm making this.
It's so easy and so good, right? So now, the most important thing is, unfortunately, you can't eat it right away.
Okay. What are our give us our marching orders.
It's a make-ahead dessert.
Okay.
So we have to make it one day and then serve it the next day.
Oh, a whole day.
Yeah, a whole day. And granted, some people say 12-ish hours is fine, but I find that whole day is just so important because it really absorbs, the ladyfingers really absorb the syrup and turn into sort of like a cakey texture.
They soften.
As opposed to what is right now a crunch.
Yeah.
So I really like letting it sit.
Okay.
I think it just really absorbs all the flavors, and it's so delicious.
Oh my gosh.
So we have some for you.
I'm already like I'm in the club.
And what I like to do, because typically with the tiramisu, you just use cocoa powder because it's a chocolate-based dessert, right?
Right.
And you cover it. Well, with this, I don't have, you know, powdered passion fruit,
Look how fun.
Isn't that so fun?
Little dollops of the curd on top, and those are edible flowers, I assume.
They are. They are freeze-dried edible flowers.
Lovely. Pass the spoon, please.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. It's stacked. This is tall.
It is. So that's the other thing. It's helpful to use like a Pyrex dish or something that is deep enough to give you the layers, right? I know.
This tastes like something fancy you would eat at the Grand America, but it was so easy to do.
Right? And honestly, the star of the show is the mascarpone whip.
Absolutely.
I don't think people realize that it's so easy and accessible. You just get it at the mascarpone at the grocery store.
This feels like a good lunch today. I'm not even going to apologize for it. This is so good. Remind us where we can follow along and get more recipes from you. I asked at a bad time.
Right, I know.
This spoon is going in the mouth.
It's so good. I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is MMMdessert. Dessert.
MMM dessert.
Right.
Dessert. You'll remember that. Be sure to give her a follow. Thank you.
Yeah. I also teach classes at Orsingigi. So super fun.
We love that you do, and I love that you gave us a dessert Mom can make.
Yes.
Because come on, Mom will make.
Right? And she can make it early. She doesn't have to make it on the day
There
of.
you go. Make it on Saturday. Enjoy it on Sunday. Thank you so much. We'll link you over to her Instagram and her class schedule too from our website.